You know, something really strange is happening right now in the Bay of Bengal. We know a cyclone is coming. That much is pretty certain. But here's the wild part. It's a genuine weather mystery. Forecasters are staring at two different storms, and they're not sure which one is going to become the cyclone.
Okay, so let's start with the one thing all the experts agree on. Cyclone Senyar is going to form. That's a sure thing. But that's where the certainty ends, and the real mystery begins.
And this, right here, is the heart of the whole thing. The big question isn't if we'll get a cyclone, but which of these two powerful weather systems is going to win the battle to be named Senyar.
So why all the confusion? Well, what we're looking at is a true meteorological showdown. We have two separate, powerful atmospheric circulations, and they are both battling it out for control. Only one of them can come out on top.
So let's meet our two contenders. In one corner, you've got the local. This is a system that's already hanging around near Sri Lanka. And in the other corner, you have the outsider, a low-pressure area way over by Indonesia that's trying to muscle its way into the Bay of Bengal. It's a classic fight for energy and dominance.
So, you might be asking, why is this so hard to predict? I mean, we have supercomputers for this stuff, right? Well, it all comes down to some really complex and fascinating science.
See, this isn't just a simple storm. It's more like a massive atmospheric tug-of-war. The Indonesian system is being pulled west by this invisible force called a Rossby wave. But then you've got this other wild card, the Kelvin wave, which can push things around unpredictably. It's this clash, this extremely rare interaction between these giant atmospheric waves that's causing all the confusion and has the computer models scratching their heads.
Okay, so before we look ahead, let's talk about what's happening on the ground right now. Because even without a named cyclone, that local system is already making its presence felt in a huge way.
And just look at this number to see the kind of power we're talking about. The system near Sri Lanka has already dumped a staggering 118 millimeters of rain on Panambara in just 24 hours. That is a ton of water, and it proves this local system is a very serious player in this game.
And believe me, this isn't just one isolated spot. We're talking about widespread, heavy rain across southern Tamil Nadu. I mean, look at the Thoothukudi district alone, multiple places getting absolutely hammered with over 100 millimeters. This system is already having a major impact.
All right, so with all that in mind, what's coming next? Let's break down the forecast for the next 24 hours so you know exactly which regions need to be on alert. For Tamil Nadu, the focus is definitely on those southern districts. They're bracing for more heavy rain. The real hotspots for intense downpours are likely going to be the coastal areas of Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli, along with the Mandalay Hills. And even further north, places like Chennai can expect to see some light to moderate showers.
And it's a pretty similar picture over in Kerala. Widespread rain is on the way, but the southern districts, we're talking Pathanamthitta, Kollam, and Tiruvananthapuram, they really need to be on high alert for some of those heavy downpours.
And this brings us to a really crucial safety alert. With so much rain in the forecast, pilgrims who are heading to Sabarimala are being urged to use extreme caution, especially on those routes that go through hilly and rain-prone areas. Please be safe out there.
And the reach of this weather pattern is pretty incredible. It doesn't just stop there. It's extending even further, with parts of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh also forecast to get hit with moderate to heavy rain. It just shows you the massive scale of this setup, even before a cyclone has officially formed.
So, after we've looked at the contenders, the science, and the immediate impacts, we're still left with that big question. When will we finally know who wins? When will this mystery be solved?
Well, the answer is on a countdown. Forecasters expect the picture to get a whole lot clearer within the next 24 hours. And within about 36 hours, we should have a definitive answer. We will finally know which of these systems intensifies and gets to be officially named Cyclone Senyar. The wait is almost over.
And this whole thing leaves us with one last fascinating question to think about. We're watching a rare meteorological drama unfold in real time. So how will observing this unique battle for dominance actually change what we know about how cyclones form in the Bay of Bengal? It's a puzzle that scientists will be studying long after Cyclone Senyar has come and gone.